Hey guys, Kaido today with another YouTube video, and I got you a Emerald Smurf gameplay, and it was a pretty chill game. I mean, kind of like carried too hard, but I'm gonna show you how to play Kindred Conqueror and lower MMR. Also, I do think I fixed my recording settings, so maybe a couple videos might seem a bit glitchy, but I think after the few recordings I do have, it's like 2 or 3 I think the recording will be good again. I figured out some PC issues. I don't know, ever since I reformed my PC has been acting weird, but yeah, we're back. By the way, before I continue in this video, talk about my Patreon real quick. And right now it's $9.99, and it has a lot of great benefits, especially that you get 4 VAR reviews a month, and you can treat them as like coaching sessions. You also get 50% off coaching if you are a tier 2 Patreon member, so come check it out if you want to just get better at the game. Oh yeah, let's go on with this VOD. I have Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, and Coup, and I have Free Boots, Cosmic Secondary, pretty standard Kindred Rune page. Oh, this is where I reset my red? Oh yeah, so very weird mistake I made. Probably, I don't know, usually I never mess it up, but it's really random. But usually when something like this happens in your games, or if you like mess up your clear a little bit, because you know, sometimes you just mess up, like you just have to double smite your clear, pretty much. So keep that in mind in future games, that, you know, whenever it happens to you, you need to do that. And but you know, it's fine, we're still paying attention to like what's going on the map, so we're gonna see like if there's anything to really like impact. Otherwise we just keep farming. Let me see that it's balling 1, you know, pretty chill. And we're just clearing, and we're pretty late. We're 250, just finishing routers, so we're like 20 seconds late. Honestly, the average jungler below like Emerald or like Diamond, even like I've like just Diamond and below, I've seen clear by like 340, so you know what, we're cosplaying them right now. I mean, this is just completely trolling at this gameplay, so honestly, it doesn't even matter. Sucks I couldn't get another Q stack there. Well, because Zed decided not to just straight up full clear, which Zed's really OP at. Like, he does a 242 clear, if you guys didn't know. We're kind of even to him. I mean, we cleared 340, so typical low elo jungle clear. Because we reset our buff, and here I play to dive. Even though my mark is up, because the wave will be crashing very soon, I need to dive him now. If I do the crab, it will take too long, because I don't have smite to one-shot it. But let's say if I did clear properly, then you see how, like, if you clear properly on jungle, I would already have a mark on display, so I would do more damage, and then we get a mark. Our second mark here. And potentially, because of that, we could have played for a router respawn. But I mean, I really doubt it. Yeah, this is why, like, you need to clear on time, practice to clear, because if you don't, you see how, like, potentially I can lose that crab, right? Because I make the top play, so I lose out on an extra mark. But, you know, everything worked out, because top is OP. So why is my thing in streamer mode right now? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we are in Emerald in this game, though. That's all I know. I forgot which account this was on. Now we're just playing to clear up. Probably play for grubs. I'm very late right now to the Krogs. I'm like 30 seconds late than usual, so I'm just gonna clear up. My support is fighting, so I'm gonna see if I can help them. Yeah, I mean, Roll's baiting it quite hard. Get a kill. Usually, this flash, this flash is never worth to do. You should never flash on the sport like that. Just hold it. I think here I'm like checking if Janna like trolls base. And I just walk here and I just recall. And the reason why I recall here is because, yeah, I can go into my Raptors, but I think because I want to play for grubs, and for grubs you just need to be level 5. In my head, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go do wolves, get level 5, and then like I'm good. Like I can fight the grubs. But if I walk all the raptors, it's like I'm spending so much time walking around. But it's like this is like pretty much the same distance, walking from bot side, like pretty similar. So, and I can always like do my top camps, play top side, and then exit my bot camps. No, I see Zed walking to grubs. He's probably gonna walk top. Pretty sure I walked the wrong way because my top is fighting. I should just walk straight top too, instead of trying to cheese Zed. Ornn is like piss smurfing. Maybe matchups just seems hard for Jax after if like Ornn gets a lead. Okay, I don't know what Zed doing. What Zed is doing. I mean, this is what happens when you like play to constantly like try to match the enemy jungler. It's something you guys can do if you know you're stronger 1v1, and let's say you have a winning lane. Just play the 2v2, play the 1v1. If their jungler wants to come mess with your laner, you go match and you will win the fights. Of course, that was like not the greatest example, but if you know what I mean, like just match the jungler if you know you're winning. Like, why would you ever want to trade objectives, right? Now we're just hard winning, and here, because of that pink I placed before, which is a very valuable pink because it usually won't be checked. I feel like it's not like really common to check that bush. I will wait here and see if I can pull this, and then once I see Zed on the pink ball side, I know this invade is like gonna work now, because remember he cleared down. I'm pretty sure he cleared down to wolves, and then he walked to grubs. He didn't have time to do gromp, so. And earlier on, the Syndra burned flash, so I'm waiting for Dana E here. So I walk back, pings a Z, and I walk like before my Z is like 2-3 seconds. Because that's all I really need, especially if Syndra burns E like that on the wave. You know, it's just a free kill. And there we go, another mark. In here, I think I'm playing for camp respawns, because also I left the crab up on purpose to wait for a mark. So I think this should mark very soon. See Jax here, I don't know what he's doing. I'm really trying to get this mark. I know Ornn's wave looks really rough, but I want my mark. Looks like he's taking an L base. I'm here, I'm waiting. And there we go, another mark. And now I probably should just base for Kraken. Pretty sure I have enough gold for Kraken here now. I'm like trolling not basing here. Like I should just base get Kraken, get pink, and then walk out on the map. Too meaningful of a spike. No, I base. Maybe I did need that gold. No, I didn't actually. So I formed an extra camp for nothing. Bot dagger. It's better if you just base and then go play bot side one time. Because Zed might just flip going bot side. You should just play to defend one time. And you're 4 kills, so farming more doesn't really do much, especially when you hear item spike. You know, so that's like the idea why I should base earlier, or why I want to base even if I need that one camp right for the item. Like I take one camp base right away instead of like full clearing, because I want to be able to pressure the map. And like here, yes, I'm farming, but that's because like everyone's like off, like they're catching up. It's like their turn a little bit. And now once I see like my roll came back ball lane, now I can actually like play to kill. Zed, I killed that guy. Can't do anything about that. And now we're killing Janna. Good play about my supports. You know, you want to play around your CC, and I have a lot of CC this game. I have Rel, Dana, Ornn, so that's why this game is a very fast 20-minute game. When you see champions like ours that have a lot of setup, and like the enemy comp doesn't have ways to really, you know, deal with you, you want to take advantage of that. Try and make early plays around their CC. Like whenever Ornn has ult, you can go top lane and kill Jax. Whenever Dan has ults, you can look to burn flash mid and then look to reap. Like their Syndra can't just play up anymore if she has no flash. You see how like she has no flash here, and they would just die, like perma. Like they can't play, you know, can't breathe. And this is how you want to play as a jungler, especially around setup. Take advantage of these kind of games when you play carry. You don't always get games where like everyone wants to play like very high CC champions, and like all you need to all they need is like someone to come do damage, you know? It's very nice to play League as a carry in these games. You see here, I'm playing to see if Jax might int. Because my Ornn wants to get his wave out, and I noticed earlier that Jax is like fighting, and Ornn does a very great baits here. Really like what he did. Probably could have waited a bit more, because I think if Jax plays a bit better, I might need to burn flash to get this kill, even though I shouldn't. And then, yeah, here we're just hitting the tower. We have grubs. And now we're gonna get the second set of grubs. Very OP objective. I will be making a video very soon on how to really utilize it well. Just what you need to think about when you get grubs. But yeah, once usually like the basic rule is that once you get grubs, try to gank your lane and then you just hit the tower and get some plates and you will get some gold, which is very nice. Well, obviously that's what like happens when you get plates. And you see we're very rich, 2100 gold, 8 kills, and like yes, I know I'm smurfing an emerald, but you guys can do the same if you just see opportunities. Like knowing how to use, knowing when like a laner is trolling is a very good skill to have as a jungler. Because like now when you play ganking junglers, you kind of understand like how to gank them too. And also like if you play ganking junglers, you can understand even better like when a laner is really trolling. And it's just a really good skill to have. And this game's on easy mode compared to the typical low elo game I play in, because again I have so much setup. Dan ult, Rel, W, ult, Ornn ult, really insane abilities. So it's a very nice Kindred comp. Kindred just needs setup, as you already are bringing the damage, and you scale extremely well with marks. So this is why like Kindred with Enchanter is not like the greatest. You only like Enchanter on Kindred if you have all the setup in the world that you need first enemy comp. And you see how like I see Zed ball in, and I saw on the minimap like his red spawning. I just straight up beeline for it because it's a free mark. Even though I'm sitting on so much gold, like I need to base, but like I also like this is just a mark you should never pass up on, especially when it's yours. Like even if enemy team decides to come here, I would say Jan and their mid laner tries to like stall me, like jungle support or mid supports. Then I have like Ornn can come soon, Diana can come soon, and I have ult by time, and I'm pretty strong. So like here we play to one of my base. You know, I was gonna say like I could stay there and play to kill the dude. But it's not worth my tempo. That's probably what I am thinking. Now, yeah, we're looking to make something happen on the map. I'm probably doing a quick camp just to get 10. When you're very close to a level up, you should just get the level up so you're as strong as possible for the next fight. Unless, of course, like, time is of the essence, then you have to go. You can see here, Dana's doing a really good play. Like, these Emerald players, guys, like, I know Emerald's like elo hell and stuff, but like that's like every elo has some kind of elo hell, even like Master and GM. Like look at this Dana like just playing so well, and it's like it's not like I'm duo with anyone. Like these guys in low, some people just want to win, then some people just don't want to win. Like you can kind of tell by how they play, and I can tell from my team they all want to win. Yeah, I'm just trying to force the play, but I missed out on the wave timer. Usually when you want to make plays as a jungler is based off of waves. You see a wave, someone trying to get their wave out, you can dive on the wave. Here I'm waiting for my Dana here, so that's why I'm just sitting behind. Waiting for them to get the wave in. Their balling should know. If the balling decides to fight my side, then I will go contest the wave with them, like you see how I'm doing now. And I let Dana play the pinching role here, basically coming from behind. I tried to off my ult rel there. I'm actually kind of trolling my ult very hard. Here I'm holding my flash. I have Tabwise, so I can hold it as much as I can. Probably could 8 one more auto, but his W was coming up, and I'm pretty sure it does a lot of damage. Like, if he had Triforce, I think he would kill me. And now we have full Triforce gold. We're super fed. We're doing a quick clean. Zed is top side. And this is like a pretty one-sided game, but some games of League will just look like this, especially in like Challenger, right? I mean, this is not a Challenger lobby, but like Challenger, when people mess up and like your team is playing well, like games will just be straight up 15-minute, 20-minute opens because like the enemy team just can't breathe. Like they're being suffocated, you know? And it's just how League is. End of the day, when you play better and better League. the better the gameplay gets, this is how it should look like if you're gapping the opponents. And you can do this in your, like I do this in GM and Challenger. The game can literally look like this, especially with a champ like Kindred, Graves, Nidalee. These very high pressure, very high mobility junglers that do a lot of damage and just want to create chaos, and like they thrive off it too. Of course, they don't need chaos, but like they do thrive off it pretty well because it is solo queue, and solo queue environment just tends to be like that a lot. Got another mark. I mean, I'm 2-item Triforce Kraken, very OP. Literally my favorite build to do right now, because of the very, like, the damage it has. I just like it a lot, and I like to go LDR third a lot of the time. Sometimes I go Wits End third, because Kraken damage is very insane. Of course, I'm very fed, but I think this build, when you're snowballing, is probably the best build. Like, you can go Triforce Collector, don't get me wrong, but I like the consistency I get from Kraken Triforce. I know I'm building just very strong damage items, and I can just slot into like on hits, slot into crit, bruiser, like cleaver. I can buy cleaver here if I want. You know, all good. Like cleaver, what's in 3-4, not bad. $1,400 gold. What are we buying next? I think, knowing me, I'm pretty sure I'm buying Wits End here. 10 out of 10 times. Oh yeah, another thing I was talking about in like VOD reviews on Patreon. And if your team is trying to do something here, you see how like everyone has ults up. Like just be ready to join them as a jungler. You see how like I was gonna go Herald, but then I saw my Ornn aggressing. And I think he might potentially pull the trigger on engage, like the engage trigger. Like I'm ready to be there. Now I'm doing his heralds. Oh yeah, I did a thing where like the herald doesn't hit you at all, so I don't have the debuff. Pretty nice. And see, my Ornn's starting to engage, so I run straight. I straight up beeline it. And there's a Jax over this wall, I know from earlier, so I'm sitting on top of the Kai'Sa, being ready to ult for him, and I'm able to, yeah, there we go, save my boy. I was very conscious of Jax's position of that fight. Another kill, and now we drop the herald here, I think. Yep. Now we're pushing to get an inhib here probably. So here with this herald, once you get mid tower, you can drive it all the way to ball in, but I think I prioritized the mark. But you can break 2 towers here using his herald. Tier 1 bot, tier 2 bots. But I'm like, nah, like whatever, man. Usually you shouldn't take inhib here, but because like we're just stomping, I take it because you can end the game very soon. But usually if it's a more even game and you get an opportunity like that to take the nexus or inhib tower, you should ride into ball in tier 2 if you can. Very valuable if you got good driving skills. Oh my god, I built rapid fire. Okay, I'm just like egoing. Normal game, I think you should buy Wits End here. Wits End Towel combo, very OP on Kindred with Conqueror, and then you can go into crits by Last Whisper, and then IE. Oh, Merry Christmas. Nice. Dude, our Ornn is smurfing, and the sky is low elo. Like, people can't complain they don't have teammates. I think, like, people just don't realize, like, if their teammate is doing something good for the game. I mean, maybe this guy doesn't realize what he's doing is good for the game. I don't know. Like, I don't know how low elo players think, but he's playing good. Like, he's not bad. And I've noticed a lot recently, like, I mean, I play in low elo a lot, guys, for you guys, you know? Like, just show you, like, what you can do with your teammates, and people are playing the game. Like, I've seen it. And then, like, of course, you have your terrorists here and there, but that's, like, every elo, though. What can you do? Look at that rapid fire auto. I love it. Don't know what my Ornn ulted there, but it is what it is. They're just pushing downs. Pretty sure I would build LDR here into IE as my next 2 items, then sell my Kraken for another crit item. That's probably like how I would do my build. If you do go rapid third. Rapid third is not bad at all. It does mean though like you're very fed. But you have to go Last Whisper after it usually, because they should have some type of armor on their tanks, which you have to deal with. I'll press R here for the Syndra. Syndra's so OP. Oh my god. It looks like the game is over. Either way, if you guys enjoyed this content, let me know. Of course, the recordings very soon will be less glitchy, so sorry about that. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be posting more and more Kindred content in the next coming weeks, and same with Kha'zix, so cheers. See you guys in future videos.